What are the South Australian updates to the First Home Buyers Grants for 2026? What is the brand new scheme where the government will help you buy up to 40% of the property price? And how do you actually get access to these schemes? If you're buying your first home in South Australia, this video will walk you through exactly what government support is available in 2026, how the different options work, and why South Australia is very different to every other state. Hi, I'm Ross McFarlane, licensed mortgage broker, and I've helped guide hundreds of first home buyers through the process of getting into their first home. South Australia is one of the most generous states in the country for first home buyers, particularly if you're looking at new homes or high value properties. But the reason it works so well is not because of one benefit. It's because of how the grants, stamp duty exemptions, and low deposit options fit together. So let's start with the newest option first, then work through the rest. Help to Buy and how it fits into South Australia. Well, the Australian government Help to Buy scheme is a shared equity option designed for buyers who can't access a standard low deposit loan. Under Help to Buy, the government can contribute up to 30% of the purchase price for an existing home, or up to 40% for a newly built home, in exchange for an ownership share. Now, you generally need a minimum 2% deposit, and applications are made through a participating bank. In South Australia, the Help to Buy property price caps are up to $900,000 in Adelaide and up to $500,000 for the rest of the state. Now, this is an important distinction. Help to Buy is intended for buyers who do not qualify for the government standard 5% deposit scheme. The government has been clear that they don't want to take equity in a property if a buyer can already purchase using a normal low deposit loan. So because of that, Help to Buy cannot be combined with other government purchase schemes, such as the state or territory loans or guarantees. And it is a separate pathway designed to help buyers who would otherwise be locked out. So with that in mind, let's move on to the core South Australian benefits. So let's begin with the South Australian First Homeowner Grant, otherwise known as the FOG, and why it's so powerful. So South Australia offers $15,000 to first homeowners, and this is where the state really stands apart, because unlike every other state in Australia, there is no property price cap. So fantastic news. So it means that whether you're buying a $450,000 new home or a $1.2 million new home, the grant is the same, as long as you meet the eligibility criteria. The key requirement is that the property must be a new home. So this includes newly built homes, off-the-plan purchases, and house and land packages. Established homes do not qualify for the grant. Now, this no cap structure makes South Australia especially attractive for buyers with higher incomes or more flexibility around property choice. Now, stamp duty exemptions in South Australia are another major advantage. On top of the first home owner grant, which is for $15,000 in South Australia, SA also offer full stamp duty exemptions for first home buyers purchasing a new home or vacant land where they intend to build. So fantastic news. And again, this is different than most other states because there is no property price cap on this stamp duty exemption. So in practice, a first home buyer in South Australia could purchase a high value new home, receive the $15,000 FOG, and pay zero stamp duty. So that combination alone can save tens of thousands of dollars up front. Now, the 5% deposit scheme and how it fits is in addition to the state-based benefits. So eligible first home buyers in South Australia may also qualify for the federal government's 5% deposit scheme. So often referred to as the LMI waiver, or Lender's Mortgage Insurance and Waiver. Under this scheme, you can purchase a property with as little as 5% deposit without paying lender's mortgage insurance. So importantly, you still own 100% of the property, and the government does not take an equity share. So this is why the 5% deposit scheme is generally preferred where buyers qualify, and the Help to Buy is only used when buyers don't qualify. Now, you cannot use the 5% deposit scheme and the Help to Buy together. It's one pathway or the other. Now, the final takeaway for South Australian residents SA offers one of the strongest first home buyer packages in the country, particularly for buyers looking at new homes or higher value properties. But between the no cap first home buyers grant and the no stamp duty exemption and the lender's mortgage insurance waiver, it is a fantastic option if you're looking to build or get into a first home. And that lender's mortgage insurance is still eligible for established properties, so that can still save you $20,000+. So I hope this helps wrap up the South Australian first home grants. If you do have any questions on how these work, please feel free to reach out. I'm Ross McFarlane, and thanks for watching.